Okay, here we are at the end of 2018. Theophilus Austin, so Babs Clothiers, Student for Success, Team Sow Into Yourself. Um, the year's almost over. Has been a very, very transitional year where we have been transitioning from one situation to another situation. Also, a transformative year where we have been transforming. Also, um, uh, there's a saying that says that you are your strongest when you are in the midst of your weakness, and sometimes you don't really get a good understanding of what that is because you are definitely in that weak state. But you got to also be able to think your way through it, and also press and pray your way through that thing. So, in my weakest moments, man, I have stood up and been the strongest. I have made it through the darkest times of the year, and what gives me strength and motivation is that it did not take me over. I opened my eyes the next day to for another whole another chance in order to be able to do that same thing or to do more and to seek more and to go further and to dive into other things. And I've learned some intricate things about life and about lying. um, I understand whoever invented lying, why they invented lying. I know that sounds crazy, but I understand now the fact of why a person invented lying. Like sometimes when you be able to tell your truth and you lose through the truth, but you gain through the lie. Mm, that's crazy. It's crazy how you lose through truth, but gain through lies. Okay, I hear you saying, okay, that's a temporary gain. No, there have been people who have, or situations that have, people do one thing you have to realize about, no, I'm gonna say me. One thing I had to realize about people with places and things is that they don't play fair. This is not a fair game. This is not a fair fight. This thing is not, what I'm saying? You must have your hands up at all times. You must defend yourself at all times. You must be always ready for whatever that other person has to bring to you that you're not ready for. So there are meetings before meetings, and then there's also a meeting before that particular meeting. So there's plotting and planning going on already across the board so that other people can be able to see and understand what's going on. You know what I mean? So when you get into the actual meeting, everybody on the same page. They on the same page because they've already played you. You know what I'm saying? They've lied, they've connived and schemed and plotted and planned. So, I mean, this year, it's more. I'm not saying I'm gonna go more into lying, but I'm gonna be wise. You know what I'm saying everything that's right may not be wise for that particular moment. You know what I mean, so if I'm gonna leave that there. You'll see further on as we move further into the year of 2020. So of 2020, as my pastor has declared that as the year of manifestation and the year of sowing into yourself. So I've been on this for about, I know, 2 years, maybe two and a half, 3 years. I've been in the season of sowing into myself and also trying to manifest those things that we have already put into the ground. Okay? So, like, sometimes we sow things into the ground and we leave it there. And it's not time for it to sprout up yet. But now it's time to manifest. It's time to reap. You know what I'm saying? It's time to reap into what we've sown. And it's not negative always. People always put a negative connotation on we reap what we sow. But, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes not sometimes, all the time, you reap, you reap, you said, what is it? You sow in tears, you reap in joy. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You sow in tears, you reap in joy. So as the tears flow in my moment of like, um, I had a moment yesterday, you know what I'm saying, trying to recognize what God's plan was for my particular life. And it wasn't a cry, but it was just tears. It just began to flow. I guess you can call that crying. But, you know what I'm saying? That's how you sow. So when you hold back those tears, you hold back the sowing. And you hold back the joy that's going to come from the sowing of those particular tears. Um, I had a lot of things that leave my life. I mean, and I'm the blame for all of it. I take that. You know what I'm saying? So I take that to the neck of being the reason why they gone. You know what I'm saying? So I've accepted the fact that they have left. It's not a great place and a good feeling. However, I'm okay. God is the God of see, God, that's the thing. See, we got to understand restoration. God is the God of restoration. And I mean, He can restore whatever the cankerworms and the palmer worms have put apart to eat you and to tear at you. Is the God of restoration. He can restore all those things. And if you believe in His word and what He said, then you can be restored. You can be renewed. You can be fixed. You can definitely be all those things. Sometimes we don't believe it because we're in our moment, we're in our feelings, we're in our emotions, and we're not thinking through the moment. Somebody told me when they gave me some news, they said, yo, you gotta be an adult about this. And in the moment, I wanted to spaz out because of the news that I received. It was so contrary at the moment that I thought the perspective was so contrary to my thinking. But I had to be an adult. So in this season, in this next journey, wisdom, I am applying wisdom as the Lord manifests those things that He would have of me in this next season. So as I move forward into this next season, I'm just declaring that all things work together for the good of them who love the Lord and to them who are the called according to His purpose. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's happening is for His good. You know what I'm saying?